What is going on? It is Young Larry, aka the motherfucking L God. And we are back today up in it once again for a review of DJ Khaled's first number one album, Major Key. DJ Khaled, if you are not familiar, for might be a good reason. I'm not sure where this man is from. Honest to God, I forgot. Skipping past that, Major Key, the album. When this joint came out, and he was starting to drop singles for it, you got the For Free joint, and you got, I believe it was, I Got the Keys with Jay-Z and Future, and then, of course, on For Free, Drake. I was just like, all right, it's shaped up to be very feature heavy as always, and very popish. But when I seen the list of features, dog, you got Jay-Z. Future shows up on this thing like 3 times. You got Kendrick, you got Big Sean, you got Betty Wright, you got French Montana, you got Kodak Black, you got Nas, you got Jadakiss, Fabulous, a slew of really credible artists. From what I'm told, he went through some lengths to make some of these people pop up and to get clearances with some of these samples. Apparently there's a few of these samples on this album that he did the most, getting the consent from all 3 members to sample. And apparently he moved next door to Jay-Z for a period of time just to get his verse for I Got the Keys. And that dedication right there, I don't know what it is. So that sent me into the album pretty like, okay, you work hard for this, my dude. What you got? First 5 songs. I Got the Keys. I Got the Keys. Holy Key. For Free. Jermaine's Interlude. And, Nas' album Done. And we want to just skip past I Got the Keys because everybody knows that. Step out your court steps, like what charges? I love that line. Jay-Z coming through, reminding niggas that he can still spit. But going to Holy Key, my God. Big Sean has just decided post Dark Sky Paradise that he's gonna be out here rapping his ass off. And it has been debated who had the best verse on that song between Big Sean and Kendrick Lamar. And for a while it was like they were tied. I honestly lean more towards Kendrick Lamar because that's my guy, but for a minute I was like, all right, they're tied. These are some great verses. But now I can honestly say Big Sean, man, has a better verse. Nobody, very few people who have better verses than Kendrick Lamar. So I guess Sean decided after that Control nonsense, he's like, hey, you're not doing me like that again. I'm coming prepared, bud. You're gonna get this work. And he gave it to him. My man had the bars. Kendrick, as always, delivered a nice verse. No complaints. It was not bad. It wasn't spectacular. It was just like, okay. I was a little worried at first because his pace was like, he sounds very uninterested. And then it kicked up towards the later half of the verse. But that song right there, and Betty Wright, she was, she was pulling. Had them vocals on point. Moving past that, I think you have Nas' album Done. And that was just like, man. Nas' album Done definitely has a better verse than Jay-Z does, and I'm just gonna be that asshole right now and say yes, Nas over Jay-Z. But it was great to hear him again. Once again, beating the concept that he only has one flow and uses a different one. The signature fade with the bevel blade. That's a Major Key. Standout line right there. Nas doing his thing as always. So then we head into my favorite song on the whole damn project, Jermaine's Interlude, featuring J. Cole. Now, when I heard this beat start up, which is produced by J. Cole, I got a feeling in my stomach. It was like a hello old friend, we meet again feeling. It's been a minute since J. Cole's done some verses, And to hear him on this, after a hiatus, not hearing him for a while, oh man, it was so good. And the way the song opens, it's actually vocals from Earth Gang and JID doing, how does it go? It's like, can't call it, I never came from deep pockets, why can't I make the deep pods, I can't call, it's so dope, and it's very them, and I love the fact that they're on this album, even though they're not credited in the features, they are credited on the album, and that, again, phenomenal, so happy for them. But J. Cole comes out, and just some backstory on this track. Apparently, he went to, I believe, either an Earth Gang studio or an Earth Gang home, and they smoked that stuff, and they recorded it, and basically it was a 9-minute track of nothing but a 9-minute posse cut of just bars. That exists somewhere in the universe, and I must have it. But as far as Khaled's album goes, it got cut down to just Jermaine's part. And when I tell you Jermaine was going, the man was going. How does it go? Tables will turn and labels will burn. Don't you ever, Don't you ever sell your soul? Tables will turn, labels will burn. Don't you ever sell your soul? Fuck that shit. Be bold. Don't fold. It sounds better when J. Cole does it. But all in all, he was kicking some deep shit. And it's just like, I like hearing that. Especially amongst the claims that J. Cole can't rap. And it's just like, fuck you, yes he still can. He can very much still rap. So it was nice to hear a bit of an introspective J. Cole. And he kind of ends the song talking about how him, he was buying stuff for his mom while black people are still getting killed by police, and black people are still killing each other in the streets, and it's kind of like, what's the point of me buying you diamonds if all this negativity is still going on? And he said he flirted with the idea of retirement. It's just like, the concept of J. Cole retiring right now is like, at his peak. Like, yo, it's kind of wild and a tad bit scary, but luckily for right now, he's still around. After those 5 songs, this project takes a nosedive. And I'm gonna tell you why it takes a nosedive and just pinpoint the exact areas. So I'm gonna be all right with Bryson Tiller in the future. Very, not fuckboyish, but it's kind of like, okay, we get it. I can't take Bryson Tiller serious when he talked about slightly getting jilted by a female or a woman. It's just not I can't, like, dog, you're a fuckboy, you stop it, whatever. Beyond that, there's the remix for Kent Jones's platinum single, Do You Mind, with Nicki Minaj and Chris Brown. I haven't heard from Nicki in a while when I started to think about it, so to hear her on this was kind of fun. The way she opens it is just like, it was wasn't bad, but it was fucking corny. And then Chris Brown and all those cats, it's just like, whatever. Pick These Hoes Apart with Kodak Black. I hate Kodak Black on this song. His hook is just terrible, but Jeezy and Fresh Prince Hannah featured on it. I like Jeezy's verse. The song as a whole though, nah son. Going on to Fuck Up the Club, Work For It with Big Sean, Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, I believe some other people. Work For It was dope. Fuck Up the Club with Rick Ross, YG, Yo Gotti, and Future. It was so-so. I think the album picked back up towards the last 2 songs with Taurus and Forgive Me Father, and the final one, Progress, which is just Movado doing his thing. I fucked with Progress. It was a really dope closeout, and Taurus was a dope verse from Lil Wayne and just dope vocals from Travis Scott. But all in all, the album was just like, at those 5 songs, I was like, before the album started, I'm just like, I'm up here. At those 5 songs, I kind of just slowly dropped, hit a small bounce, kept the dropping, and then bounced a tad bit more when the project was over. So with DJ Khaled's Major Key, buy those first 5 songs if you can. Stream it if you want to hear everything, but if you can get those first 5 songs, they're really great. What I consider to be essential listening, and just overall was just, yes, that is the album for me. It's just those first 5 songs. After that, I could give a fucking do without the rest of them. But yeah, man, DJ Khaled, I'm not gonna do none of the corny shit he do, because I'm pretty sure we're all kind of tired of that by now. But don't ever play yourself. Watch Your Name Music Show. Every Tuesday and Thursday, new episodes. If you do not like what I'm saying, don't agree, have an issue, let me know. We can talk it out in the comments, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Even hit me up on Twitter if you want to. I'm open there too. We can have this dialogue, this discourse. Until next time, though, this has been Young Larry. And as always, hold that up.